Let us look at an example of writing various catch blocks. So for that, I have taken a simple example, and this try block is having a throw 1. It is throwing an integer, and inside the catch block I am catching integer value, and here I said int catch. So this is a catch block for integer. Let me run this and show you. Yeah, I got a message that it is int catch because it has entered into catch block. If I throw 1.5, let us see what happens. If I run, then it causes an error. The reason there is no catch block for this one, and you can read a message here that's terminating with uncaught exception of type double. We are throwing a double, but there is no catch block available for handling that double. Then how it is possible that I can catch double also? So I should say catch double, and here also E, and inside the catch block I will say double catch. That's it. So now if I run the program, now this catch block will execute. Double catch, I got a message. So if the value is double type, it will enter into catch block of double, that is this catch block. If the value of type that is thrown here is integer, then it will enter into this catch block. So it means for every data type I can have different catch blocks. Yes, I can write multiple catch blocks. See, if suppose I am throwing a character, then what happens? Let me run and show you. Again it's an error, uncaught exception of type character. So it is throwing a character, but we are not catching that character. So let us see what to do for this one. Shall I add one more catch block? Yes, if you want, you can add one more catch block for char and say this is cout and say char catch. There's a characters catch block. Otherwise, I have one more option. So instead of saying character, I can say dot dot dot. That is, it is called as ellipsis, and this is called as all catch. So I can say all catch here, just a message. Now whether it's a character or a float or string, any type of thing, that will be handled by this one. So if I run this, now I don't get an error, all catch is executed. If I change this A to 1, then if I run, then int catch is executed. If I say this as 1.9, then double catch will be executed. Yes, it is double catch. If I mention a string here, and in this I'll say something hi and run, now all catch will be executed. So for any other type catch block, all catch block is executed. So this works like a universal catch or all catch. If any catch block is not available for any type of data, then this catch block is executed. So, and if you are using this in your program, it means you are not interested in knowing exact cause of exception. It is suggested you write a proper catch block for each type of exception that may arise here. Now one more thing, I have a class called myException. I will just change the name to myException1, and again I will write a class called myException2 that is inheriting from myException. And this is also empty, it has nothing inside the body. Now I have two classes, one is myException1 and the other one is myException2, and which is inheriting from myException1. So let me throw myException from here and catch them. So I will say myException1, and then I should have a catch block for this one. So I don't have any catch block, so which one will execute? All catch will execute, because this is for integer catch and this is for double catch. So this catch block will execute. Let me run and show you. Yes, all catch is executed. Now if I want to handle my own exception class, then I should say myException1. Then here, if there is a possibility of myException2, then I should write this also myException2. See, already I have shown you that when you have exception classes inside catch blocks and those exception classes are in inheritance, then you should use a child class first, then parent class. So here I got a warning that exception of type myException2 will be caught by earlier handler. So it is saying that as it is a parent class can handle the exception of child class also. So this is useless and I'm just getting a warning. So here instead of parent class, so I'll make it as child class, and this child class I'll make it as parent class. So that warning has gone. And one more thing, I will remove this catch block from here, and this universal catch block, that is all catch block, I will paste it here. Let us see what happens. Again, catch all handler must come last. So yes, this handler must be as at the last. So this will catch all the exceptions, so it must be at the last. So that's all about various catch blocks, and even I have shown you that we can write try and catch inside try and catch block. That also you can practice and check.